Hey everyone, how's everyone doing? I know it's been a while since I've come on here and made a video and everything. To tell you the truth, I was not planning on coming on here. I don't even think I was gonna keep my YouTube channel up. I've been wanting to delete my YouTube profile. I've been wanting to just be done with all of this. I've been viciously attacked. My life been upside down. I've gone through spiritual warfare, family warfare, all type of stuff. Like, I felt like the whole world was crashing down on me. And it feels like every time I post a video, I'm like majorly attacked, like bad. And the more videos I post, the worse things get for me. And it got to a point where this was unbearable for me and I couldn't do this anymore. I could not come on here. I could not tell these dreams. You would think you're just telling dreams and visions or whatever. And no harm, no feelings, nothing. No, it's not like that. When you post these dreams, you have to know there's a lot of attack that are coming with these dreams. You know, warning people with these dreams. There's a lot of attack afterwards. Like, there's a big effect after this. So, due to my situation, I didn't want to come on here anymore. I did not want to deal with YouTube or anything or nothing. But God always has a way of telling us this is not our message to keep for ourselves. It's not our message. It's not for us. I want to take a break from this. I was like, can I at least take a break from this? It's like, no, I can't. His people needs to hear this. We need to hear these messages, whether we like it or not. And I'm not going to tell you this video is going to be short because I don't know how long this video is going to be. If you have time, try to make time to listen to this video. I don't know when I'm going to post another video. I don't want to post any more videos, but God has been so good to me throughout all this stuff that I've been going through in my personal life. He has been so good to me. He's never left me. He's never forsaken me. God don't do that. He's always, every hit I get, like every hit, every horrible position I'm put in, he finds a way to get me out of it. He finds a way to help me through it. He's been there for me. He's loved me so much unconditionally. He's put up with so much of my craziness, but God is good. And he's been faithful to me. And I think I'll be good and just do this message and be faithful to him, whether I like it or not. Because he's been so good to me. But one thing I can ask from you guys, prayers. I need prayers. I need prayers. I mean, I've been going through a lot. A lot's been going on in my life. You know, I don't like to talk about my personal life on here. Period. That's just me. I don't come on here talk about my personal life, what's going on with me. Just know that I've been under a lot of attack. And if you guys can spare a couple of prayers, that's it. I just need some prayers and that's it. If you guys can do that once in a while, just, you know, if I come through your mind, that's just the Lord letting you know I need prayers. I need prayers. But thank you guys for sticking it through with me. I know sometimes I can be a little hard to deal with. And you have been so patient with me, you guys. And I love you guys for that. I love you guys no matter what. It's not you guys. I mean it. It's not you guys. It's stuff I've been going through in my personal life. And it's a lot. It's unbearable. To tell you the truth, it's unbearable. Sometimes I don't even know if I can get out of bed. I've been under a lot of stress and a lot of attack. And I don't even want to come on here and start crying or anything like that. I am extremely emotional right now. Extremely so. I have no control over what I feel. So here it goes. I had a dream. I've been having a couple of dreams lately. I just don't like to come on here and talk about them. I talk about it in my prayer group and stuff like that, but besides that, I don't like to talk about my dreams. And I don't like coming on here always giving bad news, bad dreams, but I haven't been receiving any dreams I'm sorry, you guys. I don't have any good dreams to report to people. I just have bad, horrible dreams and nightmares and horrible things that is to come in this world. Horrible, horrible, awful things. So this dream I had this morning, it didn't even feel like a dream. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It didn't feel like a dream. It felt so real. This dream felt so real. It felt like I was literally living in this dream. I couldn't tell between if it was a dream or if it was reality. You know, I didn't know I was dreaming. I thought this was happening, really, really, really happening. So let me just get right to this dream. And forgive me if I slow down a little or whatever. Like I said, this video is not going to be short. It's going to be a quite long video, because I have a lot to tell and I want to tell it in details. So let me start off with this dream. I call this one 1/4 of the world is gone. 1/4 of human beings are gone. And I'll explain how. So it was a regular ordinary day and stuff like that. Like, I was going through some things. I don't know. It was a busy day, like a regular busy day, you know, like probably a Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. It was like one of those working days that you have to go to work and, you know, be active and busy, whatever. So people were going on about their business, going to work, doing what they need to do on that particular day. And I remember, I don't know, like, I don't know, it's like I was taken. I don't know how to explain this, but I'm just trying to explain it the best I can, so hang in there with me, you guys. It's like I was taken, like I was snatched by these people, and they took me or whatever, and I was in this room. There was like 4 corners in this room and 4 desks all lined up in 4, like right next to one here, one there, and one there. It was just 4. And it felt like I was kidnapped or something. I don't know how or why I was put in this room, but it felt like I was kidnapped because I couldn't leave this room. And it was a couple of other people were coming in, and we were all in this room. I don't know why, but this is how this dream started off. I was locked up in this room, and I saw somebody on the ground. A couple of people were there with me, and somehow we managed to escape, like get out of there. Like we got out of there and everything. And when we got out of there, all of a sudden I noticed everybody was running. Like people was just running, chaos, mayhem. People was just running everywhere, like going crazy, like, ludicrous, like out of their mind. And I'm like, okay, what is going on? Like, okay, I just got out of this place. Looked like I should have been like stay in this place. Like, look at all these people. What is happening? What is going on? So that was going through my mind. Like, what is going on? Why is everybody running around like this? And then I saw that the news was broadcasting everywhere. Like everywhere you saw, the news was just being broadcast everywhere. And in the news, they said, it's the end of the world. That's the word they were using in the news. It's the end of the world. Something was coming from the sky. I didn't even get to listen to the news and see what was coming, but I knew that they said some type of heat wave or some type of like heat, like burning heat that was coming from the sky. Like it was coming through from the, I don't know, like from space into the earth atmosphere, and everyone was going to be gone. Like they didn't make it good, like, oh, you can save yourself, hide, or anything like that. They said it was more like this world's going to come to an end. This is the end of the world. So brace yourself. That's what they were letting us know. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's the end of the world. And me, I don't know. I'm not going to lie to you. When I heard that, I was like, what's wrong with these people? Don't they know it's time to go home? This is the best time to get on your knees and ask for forgiveness and stuff like that. I was like, Lord, you know I'm ready. I was like ready. I was like, Lord, you know I'm ready. You know, please receive me. Like I got on my knees. I went in the house and I got on my knees and I started praying. And I said, Lord, please receive me as your child. You know, receive me into your kingdom. Forgive me of all sins. If there's any sin I haven't been forgiven for, please forgive me of all these things. But Lord, I'm ready to go. Bring it on. I was like, take me home. Take me home. I'm ready. I just want to go home. Let's go. And no. When I was saying that, like, right, I didn't even get to finish my prayer. Right when I started talking to God and praying and saying that I was ready and stuff like that, I looked out the window and my window was open halfway, like a crack of my window was open. Yeah, like halfway. And I looked outside the window and I saw it. I was like, wow, I saw it. Like I saw everything happening. I saw like this thing came out from the sky and the sky turned like burnt red. It was like this burnt looking dark red, like fire. It came from the sky and it just brought this, I don't know if it was poison, but it was like, I don't know, like acid or something, like something that was burning, like it was smelling like burnt acid, you know, like, I don't know, like the smell that was coming from this thing, it smelled like, and I smelled this smell before in one of my dreams. It smelled like, I can't make up the word in my mind, but it's there. It's like I can't get it out of my mouth. When I remember, I'll say what it smelled like. But this thing smelled really, really bad. It smelled like some type of metal mixed with fire. I don't know. It was smelling really awful. I can't sit here and talk about the smell of what I was smelling. It was bad. It was horrible. So I noticed it was coming in the room through the window, and I smelled it, and I was like, whoa. And I got weak from it, and I kind of lay down on the ground, and I kind of passed out, and I felt like my body was giving up. It was time for me to go. I felt like I was dying. And then I started hearing people scream, like screams. Oh my God, they were screaming. There was so many screams. It was terrifying how many people were screaming and stuff like that. And I got up, like, I don't know, all of a sudden I got all this energy. I'm like, oh, I thought I was passing out. I thought I was dying already. But I got up really, really quick. And I had all this energy in me when I got up. I don't know. And then when I went outside, I saw that I was okay. And my clothes was all burnt up, like melted out of me. Like, and then my skin started melting on the ground. It was so weird. My skin just melted out of the ground. And I had this new skin. I can't explain it. I'm just telling you what I saw. My skin was melted on the ground. My clothes was all melted. And I had this new skin. And this skin was tough, was strong. It had no effect on me. Whatever was outside had no effect on my new skin. That's all I could say. It's like I transformed into something else. I couldn't see what I looked like, but I knew my body was completely transformed. And I felt strong. I felt powerful. I felt good. I felt really, really, really good. I didn't feel ill. I didn't feel, I don't know. I felt destructible, whatever. But so, I was there like, you know, looking around, and I saw bodies everywhere, melted out of their bones. Even the bones were melting. I'm like, what is this? It was not no nuclear bomb or anything like that, because that was the first thing that came to my mind. And I saw people like just hanging. I saw this big old spaceship, okay? This is what I saw. I saw this big old spaceship collecting bodies. And, oh man, this was creepy. First, I saw all these spaceships. And there was a lot of like rich people. Some people survived. And in the new, it was not no news broadcast, but everybody kept saying 1/4 of the world is gone. And I'm like, I wasn't out that long. I mean, how they know it was a 1/4 of the world? And we knew that's how many people was gone out of this world. And their body was gone. Like, I don't know, something just melted their body, their skin, their flesh away. And then I saw in the sky this big giant mother spaceship, whatever. It was like the mother spaceship. And the creatures that came out of that spaceship, they ain't look like no aliens. They look like demons, okay? These things look like straight up demons. Like evil, ugly. I mean, hideous. The most hideous, ugly thing you've ever seen in your entire life. These things came out of the sky. They were flying. They were picking up people, putting them in the spaceship. They devoured them, ripped their body apart. They ate them. They post their bodies, like their flesh. They put their flesh on their spaceship like a decoration, like bodies everywhere in these spaceship. Like they literally put the bodies of the human as a decoration or something. And in my dream, these people, they're not people. They were not like us. They hated us. They hated us with every fiber of their beings. Like, they had no mercy on us. None for whatsoever. People were just being picked up. Anyone who survived this thing, whatever it was, they were being picked up. They were being thrown, eaten, heads ripped off. They bit them off and throw them in the ground. I'm watching all of this, you guys. And I'm like, this is a nightmare. Why didn't I just die? No, but I didn't fear nothing. I had no fear. They kept passing me by. They didn't touch me. They didn't grab me, nothing. And I'm like, what is this? What is happening? What happened to the world? I didn't know what happened to the world. All I know is these creatures, these demons, these demonic beings that were here on earth, and you could literally see them. They were not hidden from nobody. They were just everywhere. The whole world was infested by them. So I didn't know what else to think. All I could think was, I want to get out of here. I don't want to be here. And then I noticed, okay, this is what I noticed. I noticed the people that survived. There were people that survived, and the people that actually did survive, there was like 2 or 3 kinds of people I saw surviving this. I saw the rich. The first people I saw was the rich people. They had like bunkers underground, straight up. They had bunkers underground. They were safe from this heat, this thing. And when they came out, like, you know, they couldn't stay under there forever. When I saw them coming out, I saw them grabbing so much riches. Like, they had a lot of riches. I saw them with a lot of gold and stuff like that. And they were killing each other. They were killing their own rich people, whatever. They were killing each other. Like, no one was trying to save nobody in that situation. Everybody was for themselves. Like, they loved, you know, they didn't love anybody around them. They didn't care about anybody around them. You could be their brother, their sister, their loved ones, their family members. You weren't nothing to them. It was all about them and them surviving whatever was happening. And they knew, it's like they knew this was coming. They knew it was coming because they were well prepared. It's like they were the only one prepared for all of this. But when it actually did happen, they were backstabbing each other. They were, you know, they were throwing each other under the bus towards these demons. I guess people thought they could be saved by these demons. I don't know if they knew that these demons were coming. Because these demons, they didn't care who you were, how rich you were, how important you were. You were just a human being with a flesh that they can rip, devour, and eat. That's all that mattered to them. You were a nobody. Everyone was in danger with these demons. And a lot of them try to run, a lot of them try to, and you know how I saw them running. They were running with their gold, their riches. And the things weren't even valuable anymore. They were on the ground. Like, who you going to sell that to? What are you going to do with that? The world didn't, like, how are you going to survive with all that stuff, that heavy stuff? And a lot of them like dropping their stuff, dropping their jewelries, their golds, their silver, their riches. They're dropping them and they're being pulled up in the clouds with these demons and devouring them. Man, it was just raining blood, okay? So many bodies was being ripped apart. Blood was just falling from the sky because the demons was just ripping your body and eating them, and blood just kept falling. It was so disgusting. Everywhere you looked, there was blood. It smelled bad. The air was just darkened, red, burnt, like reddish, darkish, burnt red. The sky was horrible looking. And I didn't have any fear or anything like that. It's just, this world was just nasty. It was like there's no saving anyone in this world. That was it. That was it. And the other group I saw was a group of Christian people that were in the church. I saw this church where all these people were saved. Like, there was nothing wrong with them. The demons didn't come in that church. They didn't come in that church at all. No one was harmed in that church. That was interesting. It was like there was light in that church. Like there was some kind of life in that church from outside the world. There was some kind of like a safety, like peace and safety in that church. And it was the only place that felt somewhat safe. The only place. These people were fine. There was not a hair string hurting them. Nothing was hurting them. They were in great shape. And they knew what was happening out there. They knew exactly what was happening out there. They didn't have no fear. They were always praying. They were always singing and being rejoiceful and just waiting. And they knew that they had to wait and be patient and just, wait on God, because God will deliver them. They had such great faith and God protected them. I saw them being protected, like nothing came and harmed them. And it was so weird because you go out there, everything is a chaos, mayhem, like crazy stuff is happening out there. And in there, it was just pure. And they were like bringing people to God. They were like people from out there coming in, seeking any kind of hope, any kind of survival, anything. And they had food. Oh my God. People was doing some stuff with some food, man. They had food. It's like a safe haven. They were good. They were fine. And they were protected because there were light in there. There was light in there. Everything else was dark. All around the world was dark. And they were just at so much peace. Like they had so much peace. These people had peace. Hold on. Okay, I don't know where I left off. I just got interrupted. Okay, so yeah, so yeah, in the church it was fine. Everybody was fine and everything. And then the people that was out there, you know, like regular people, they were not rich or anything like that. Just normal, regular people that actually survived this heat thing that came, this burning heat that was burning and melting people's flesh, their skin, whatever that thing was, you know. I saw a lot of people running for themselves. Man, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I saw people literally, you know, throwing their own family under the bus so they could run, you know, get a little extra going, you know. They threw their family under the bus, like put them on the way so they can get a quick run, like a quick getaway before they can get to them, a quick start. And I'm like, damn, they had no shame. They will throw the demon, like it would be like 2 or 3 of them, and they will push them towards the demons so they can quickly run, and the demons will grab them, devour them, rip them apart. There was a lot of ripping, like they just tear them up, rip them up. Imagine your body being ripped apart like that. That's what I was seeing all night last night. I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't mean to come on here and make you guys feel bad or scare you guys to death. But what is coming is very scary. I don't think people realize how bad this is going to be. And I know you guys are thinking, oh, we have a loving God. He would never allow anything like this to happen. God is love, but also very, very. When he judge, he don't play. He don't play. Look what he did when it was time for him to be ruthless. Look what he did with the flood. He flooded the whole world. He killed everybody. Everybody died with that flood. Only what, 8 people lived in a couple of animals in tools? No. Sodom and Gomorrah, he was not playing with them. The time of Exodus, you know, the time of Moses and all that stuff. People kept complaining and complaining, wanted to go back to the Pharaoh after he done pulled them out of all this nonsense. But yet they still wanted to go back. What you think God did with that? He didn't even let them see the promised land. They died in the wilderness. Only their children was able to see the promised land. And it was a lot of stuff, you know, time of Ezekiel, Joshua time. Hold on, Valentina. Oh, 1 second. Hold on. Hold on. I'm sorry, I've been having a lot of interruption trying to make this video, but I really want to do it really quick before I leave. And, you know, I'm about to go somewhere. But, so yeah, you know, God's judgment is not pretty. And when he say he's going to judge this world, people are playing with God right now. They don't think he exists. They think they can live however they want to live, and there's no punishment, there's no judgment, nothing. They don't have to repent of nothing, or maybe they can repent one time and we're good. We good for good. You know, we Christians. We good. Ain't nothing going to happen to us. No, stop it. We're going to be judged for everything we do in this world, especially if we have not repent of these sins. So, and man, like, people did not care. No one cared about one another. No one loved one another. Everybody hated each other. Everybody was up for themselves and nothing else, nothing more. And these demons, I'm sorry, you guys, there's going to be demons eating people, killing people, destroying this world, devouring this world. And it's not going to be a world you want to come to. It's not going to be a world you want to live in. It's not going to be a world you can raise your children or family in. It's going to be a horrible place to be. It's going to be beyond horrible. There's no surviving this. There's no surviving this. Basically, you're waiting to die. That's your only hope is, I hope I get taken out earlier than later, because later you're going to just be running and so try to survive this horrible world that we're living in. Horrible, horrible. It's the end. It's really the end. We're living in a time where the world is about to come to an end. It's about to come to an end. Whether you believe it or not, we're coming to an end. And I had this one dream. This is the last thing I'm going to share on here. I guess I'm going to share 2 dreams on here. I had this one dream where it started. I'm gonna tell y'all this dream. I didn't want to put it on here, but I'm gonna tell you how God judge, and he don't play. He don't play. I saw myself you know, just, it was an ordinary day. It's always an ordinary day. Y'all not going to know when he's coming. He's going to come quick, but it's not going to be on the time that you were expecting it. So I saw myself in an ordinary day, whatever, and I was lying down or whatever. I don't know, it probably was like 5 p.m., maybe 6. It felt like it was it was getting a little dark and stuff like that. And I was just lying there, and all of a sudden you see something come from the sky. Something just electrocuted me, like from the inside of the house. Like, just this energy just fell on me, just completely just fell on me, and it just electrocuted me. Like, I don't know what it did, but it changed me. It completely changed me. Then it was like an awakening. Like I woke up, like I was activated or something. I'm going to use the word activation. I was activated, and I knew my purpose here in this earth. I knew the reason why I was put in this world. And it was to judge this world, to devour mankind. I know it sounds crazy, but this was my mission. Oh my gosh, this was my mission. I knew it. Like, okay, I just been activated. Like my memory, everything came back to me. I chose to be here. I chose to come into this world for this purpose, this reason, this time. I literally picked to be here, chose to be here. I'm like, how in the world did I choose to be in this mess? So yeah, I chose to be here in this time, in this particular time. And it was bad, because when I woke up, and it was like I was awakened or something, and I felt beyond powerful. This power came in me. Power like you've never, ever felt before. It felt like I was in the midst of God's power. Like he was a part of me and I was a part of him. Like we were one, entwined with each other. Like I felt all of this. And my mission was to destroy everybody, because everybody was evil. Everybody was bad. Everyone had to go. If they were here, if they were in my present, I had to destroy them. And I had the power to start with the storm. Like I controlled the storm. I controlled the air. I controlled the land. I controlled everything. I touched something. If I just touched something, it would just die. Like a plant or a ground. If I put my foot on the ground will become like desert, like dried up, gone, dead. And I was doing all of this. And I was like high up in the sky. I remember being high up in the sky, ready to just destroy this. Started destroying places and places and places and places. And I knew that I had to do this all over the world. And I'm like, and it's like the fire and the anger of God was inside of me. And I felt it. I felt it all. I don't want to make him out to be, but you guys have to understand. It's a spiritual world that we're living in. And there's two sides. There's God's side and there's the devil's side. You either choose a side, or a side will be chosen for you. You either get with God, or automatically you're on the other side. Period. You're on the other side. If you're not with God, you're on the other side. So I'm over here like trying to figure out what is happening. But I already knew what was happening. I knew it was time for me to do what I needed to do. So I was ready to devour everything and anyone. I could just flank my hand and you will burst and die, like burst in ashes. Like this. You just become burst in ashes. And the more I was aware of what was happening, the stronger I felt, I felt so much power. I didn't even know you can feel power like that. I felt the power of God running through my veins, running through my flesh, running through my body. And my body was not the same anymore. I was something, I don't know what I was, who I was, what I became, but I know it was still me because a friend of mine appeared to me when I was ready to judge this world. Yeah. I don't know why I was judging the world. I don't know. But when I was ready to put the judgment upon this world, a friend of mine came to me and she was telling me, don't do this. Estania, please don't do this. Please. They can change. They can, like she kept saying, you can't do this. They can change. Help, please. I can't let you do this. And I told her, I can't. You know, I have to do this. This is my job. And I kept telling her, this is my job. This is what I signed up for from the beginning. I have to do this. And she was like, please, 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 please don't do this. And I was like, I had no mercy. It was like I came to judge and I didn't care what got in the way. Nothing was coming between what my job, between what I was supposed to do for God. No one or anything was coming between me and that mission. I had a mission, and that mission was to destroy everyone and devour this world. I couldn't believe what I was doing. I couldn't believe that I could do that. I had that in me to do something like that. I was always loving, kind, like love, peace, harmony, purity, and all that stuff. No, I felt like I became the enemy for mankind. I was the enemy, and they hated me. Everybody hated me, but I had the power to destroy them, and I had to destroy them because they were so evil. And my judgment of the world, they were all evil. I don't know why. I don't know how many people was left. I don't know the timing of everything else, but all I know is I was activated to do something so unbearable. I couldn't even comprehend me doing something like that to anybody, period. But this was my mission, and I had no fear. I was not afraid to do this. As a matter of fact, I was looking forward to do this. That's how I was feeling in the dream. I was looking forward to do my job. This was my job, and I was going to do my job perfect. And the friend, like I said, she was standing in the way, and I told her, nothing is going to stop me from doing this. And if you're in the way, you will be devoured like them. And I started blasting things, blasting people, sending lightnings, hell from the sky, sending hurricanes, tornadoes, tsunamis, man, name it. I was just throwing it all in the world, like throwing it all everywhere, anywhere. And another thing I saw me doing, anywhere I wanted to go and be, I just thought it and I was there, quick, speed of light, like fast. Like you could not get me, you could not get to me. And in my thoughts, and I knew it, who's gonna stop me? Y'all fake gods, the gods that you guys worship? No one is gonna stop me. This is what I'm supposed to do here. I'm gonna do this, and no one can stop me. People hated me. They hated me. They knew who I was, and they knew I was coming to devour them all. They knew that. I was hated on. And I didn't care because I was not there for them. I was there to do the work of God, and that was his work. And you guys could be like, what? This is what God made you do? I'm sorry. This was my job. This is something I had to do. And I was being very obedient. I was a soldier. I didn't care. I wanted to please my God, and I wanted to do what he asked me to do. And I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that I had that kind of heart. I couldn't believe that I was that stony, that cold. I was cold. And I didn't have no remorse for anyone or anything. So my friend was still standing in the way, and I just blast her, and I blast so much places. Like she didn't want to get out the way, and I just devour everything and anything in my way. And I woke up when I saw that. When I did that, I woke up and I was like, Lord, tell me this is not gonna be me. Tell me I'm not gonna be like that. I was like, what the heck? What was that? That was God's judgment on the world. And he was showing me how some of it would be. He was letting me experience it, feel the power, feel the anger, man, like I said, God don't play when he comes to judge. He's not going to play. He's not going to stop. When he comes to do what he needs to do, he's going to do it. There's still time. Right now, we have time. There is still time to come to repentance. There is still time to ask God for forgiveness of everything we've ever done in our lives. Just try to live right. I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a hardship in your life. A lot of things will change. You have to give up a lot of stuff, but it will all be worth it. You will not have to suffer the wrath of what God is going to put upon this earth. When it's coming to an end, everything will come to an end. Please, you guys, heed these messages. Take these messages serious. Don't think that this is a joke. This dream scared the living lights out of me. I had these dreams 2 days apart, no more than 2 days apart. I don't want to come on here and scare you guys, but this world is not going to stay like this. We're not going to be in a good world where you have it all, where you can do whatever you want, go buy food, go take care of your family, go to work and do all this stuff, sleep in a comfortable bed, have a roof over your head, you eat whatever you feel like eating. No, it's not going to be like this forever. Something is coming. Something big is coming. Something big and something major is coming. I'm not here to scare you guys, but heed these warnings. It's coming. I didn't want to come on here, but God put it in my heart to come here and do this video. I love you guys. I'm sorry. I don't want to scare y'all. I have to tell it like it is. Whether you guys want to hear it or not, this is what's going to happen. This is what's coming to us. And it's coming fast because I had no idea this was coming. It all came so fast. I love you guys. God bless you guys. May the Lord always be with you. Read the whole book of Revelation. Read the book of Daniel, chapter 12. Read Ezekiel 1 to 4. Keep reading the Bible. Make it a habit to read the Bible every day, every night. Whenever you get a chance, just try to read it every day. Read a chapter or two every day, or 3 or more, however much you can do a day. Just get in touch with God. Have a relationship with him. Talk to him. Talk to him every day, all day, every day. Just talk to him. Make him your best friend. Let him be your bestie. He will never fail you. Okay, I'm going on already. I said this video was not going to be short. I meant it. But you guys, I don't know if I'm going to make another video again. I've been going through a lot in my personal life, and it's keeping me from doing anything on here. I know it shouldn't, but it is. It is. I'm sorry. It is. And just keep praying for me. I can't wait to be done with all of this. I know you guys can't wait either. Be patient. Wait upon him. Know that he is going to protect you. He is going to be here for you no matter what. God is always going to be here for us. Through the mix of all of this horrible things, he took care of his Christians. He took care of the holy ones, the one that waits for him. And I don't know, nothing happened to them. They were fine. They were safe. They were okay. He will protect his own. He will not punish the good with the bad. He's not going to punish the good with the bad. Okay, God bless you guys. Love you. Shalom.